this technique, I'm going to show you how to make a Christmas tree that can go on the side of a page. You can make it smaller, but I want mine to go all the way up the side of a 12-inch page. So I went ahead and cut this one out already, and I'm going to show you how to cut this one out. So this one started at 3.5 inches, and then I cut some off the bottom, so we're at about 3.25. So what we're going to do with this will go inside of the white, is I'm going to start this one at 3.25 because we'll be cutting off the bottom of this one as well, and I want it to be a little bit smaller than this one. So we've cut that, and now to figure out where the center of this is, I'm going to use the 0 centering ruler. So you put the 0 in the middle, and then you can see this is over 2 spots and this is over only 1. So I need to split the difference. So now we're 1.5, there's 1.5, and then there's 1.5, and that's how we find the center. So I took a pencil, just made a little mark there. And now I'm going to take this, line up my mark and the corner, and go ahead and make that cut. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. So we're going to line this one up and that corner again. And now we have the other side of the tree. So this, you could use either one. I like that one. So we want this to go just inside. So I'm going to just kind of look at this and wing my cut. So it's just inside of that one. And then go ahead and put this one in the middle. All right, so that's going to be the base of my tree, and you can see how it's going to fit nicely on a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. I will be cutting this paper. And now we're going to take the decorative trimmer, and we're just going to make a couple of, we don't need a lot of cuts, but we do want to measure it. So I'm going to bring this one out to the half right there. And go ahead and cut that. And that's scrap. And then I don't want it to be really wide. So I'm just going to bring this to the next full mark and make sure all of the little humps are lined up there. And I'm only going to need 2 of these. So I'm going to go ahead and make another one here. Don't need that one. All right, so you're going to do red, you're going to do white, and this is just a little scrap sheet of paper, but that's okay, and I'll show you why. It doesn't need to be a full sheet of paper. And then again, bring that out to there. And you're going to need 2 or 3 of these as well. And I say 3 only because I'm not using a full sheet of paper. So I'm going to go ahead and make 3 just so I don't run short. All right, and now we're going to take a green piece. I didn't have a scrap of this green, so I'm going to go ahead and use a full sheet. And I'm only going to need probably 2 of these. All right, that's probably all I'm going to need to cut with that. Now you're going to take your Christmas tree and you're just going to take your pieces and start lining them up. You can hang over if you want, which I think looks kind of nice. So you're going to do, and you want them to be not lined up, like I want them to be off. So that one's off. Then you're going to use a green one. Doesn't matter which way you go. And then start over with red. See, I'm going to turn that one because I don't want them to be going the same way. And then red. And then another white. So you kind of see what I'm doing here. And then another green. And red. And another white. I could go either way with that one. And another piece of green. Oops. Stuck to my scissors. And then a little green, and of course the smaller you get towards the top, you're losing that where it's obvious that it's been cut on the decorative trimmer. And then you can use like the platinum shimmer or something like that to make a star. I just grabbed that real quick to show you. And then the repositionable tape runner is really good to do these little pieces because it doesn't stick to anything other than your paper. So then you're going to just start working these and work your way up. If it's hanging over too much, then go ahead and trim it. Like you want this one to hang over the most. So I might even cut it a little bit bigger because I like how these are hanging over. But a really cute embellishment that you can make for the side of your page. And you can see if once you put it on some colored paper, it really pops. And there you have it, a cute Christmas tree embellishment.